Hello there. I'm Dr. Sebastian Raven, and welcome to the online museum of Middle Eastern military. In today's episode, we'll be looking at this incredible artifact right here. Of course, this is a poster portrait of one Saddam Hussein, officially dictator of Iraq from 1979 until the US-led invasion in 2003. Now, what's fascinating about this artifact, beyond the visual imagery and the projected glory that it attempts to portray of Saddam, is that this particular poster was found in the home of a Palestinian family. Now, we must think to ourselves, why might that be?
Thousands. Dr. Xavier H. de Bonfidel, and I've got some very exciting artifacts to share with you today. Come have a look, We have a set of pins here, all from the reign of Saddam Hussein. This selection here show images of the dictator. As you can see, he's in military garb, surrounded by the Iraqi flag. As we saw earlier with my friend and colleague, Dr. Sebastian Ravenwood, or Bastian as we used to call him in our Cambridge days, talked about a poster that used to hang in most households in Iraq. But with one difference, this one was found in a Palestinian home. This brings us to my next selection of pins from Saddam Hussein's regime. This one in particular, you can see it's got the Iraqi flag and the Palestinian flag together in a sign of friendship. He is smiling to the Palestinian people, showing that he is kind and is their friend and in essence their savior for their cause. It is most likely that Saddam Hussein took up the Palestinian cause in order to distract from the atrocities he was inflicting on his very own people in Iraq itself.
Indeed, the cause of Saddam Hussein and his Iraq and the Palestinians were intricately linked. The Arab world on the whole supported Saddam Hussein in his 8-year war against Iran from 1980 to 1988. They were terribly concerned about containing Iran and its Islamic revolution. However, once that war ended, they turned away from the dictator Saddam, interested more in their own affairs. In 1990, Saddam, crippled by the war and its economic consequences, evaded Kuwait to take control of its oil fields and attempt to use that to rebuild his country. The entire Arab world almost turned against him and supported the US-led liberation of Kuwait in 1991, including indeed Syria, Egypt and Saudi Arabia amongst others. There were, however, two Arab regimes that maintained their support for Saddam throughout. One was the Jordanians, the Hashemite kingdom, and they paid a high international price as a consequence. The other was the Palestinian Liberation Organization, led by Yasser Arafat, who felt that their link, loyalty, and the support that they received from Saddam Hussein was the more important of any factor and any consideration that they would have to make. Fascinating, isn't it?
Hi again. Before we leave you today, I'd like to pose this question to you. Do you think, as an Iraqi citizen living in fear and terror from the ever-pervasive personality cult that was Saddam Hussein, that you would ever have time to even imagine to enjoy the simple pleasures in life of going to a park and just feeding the ducks? We'll see you next time. Take care.
Oh,
Thank you so much again for joining us for today's episode. And we hope that you've liked it both literally and figuratively. From the bottom of our hearts, we wish you a heartfelt goodbye. And to all of you, adieu.